Hey everybody. It's been a few days. Um, yeah, it's been a few days. So a lot's happened. JJ got a speech valve. He's super loud. Yeah, he was so excited. Yeah, that thing's helped out a lot. And then smell and taste. And um, we talked to the hospital because he was showing us basically like he started to get really eager, like, or how to say it? Yeah, he really wanted to eat. He started pointing to food and drinks, and he wouldn't let up, and um, kept trying to get at it. So we had talked to him and told him, hey, when can he eat? Do you think he might be able to eat? He's kind of, he's showing us these signs, and they took him for a swallow study, and it was the fastest swallow study ever. She said, that she gave him the plainest, nastiest tasting stuff that they do in those studies, and that he was like, um, that was pretty exciting. Also, we've heard that based on the way the jaw looks and depending on some imaging that's still to come, uh, we could be released as early as 5 to 6 weeks. Had to cut it short. Delilah came in the room. She should be asleep. It's crazy. So they said, depending on the imaging, it'll be maybe 5 to 6 weeks, if not at the latest 7 to 8 weeks. They said that the gums have started to heal and started to cover the piece of his rib that was used to replace and repair the mandible. Also, the screws that were in the front of his mouth, they have dissolvable screws throughout his jaw, and it's wired shut. But the ones in the front have fully dissolved, so he's able to open his mouth more. And then the other day, he stuck his tongue out on us. uh, Mom got to feed him ice cream. And ever since he's been cleared to eat, the kid has not stopped eating. He wants to just eat, and eat. Um, let's see, it's been kind of hard. They took Shrek off of Netflix. So I don't know what we're gonna do. That kid watches that movie like 4 times a day. Um, we want to go see him today for a family visit. He was super excited. It was awesome. All the kids were really, really happy. Delilah actually had like a pretty bad breakdown. She was really, really sad. She just kept saying that she loves and she misses JJ, and it was like the cutest thing ever, but like super sad at the same time. She's like that her heart. She said, "My heart hurts. My heart's broken. It feels like my heart just fell and cracked." And she's only 4, and yeah, I mean, like I said, as cute as it is, it's like 100 times more sad because they have a really close relationship, just like JJ does with Olivia, and it's just been really hard on them. But we're in the home stretch as far as this stint in the hospital. He will have future surgeries, which will probably result in future hospital stays, but this is the big one. Doctor appointment tomorrow morning. Trach change tomorrow morning, so big morning and then big afternoon. He's gonna see the surgeon. They're gonna look at his head, his jaw, everything, just everything. We'll know a lot more then. I took the kids rose rock hunting today at Lake Draper. We found a bunch of rose rocks. That was pretty awesome. Um, yeah, it's been a roller coaster. We've had lots of good moments and some really bad moments recently. His head stopped healing the right way. It kind of So we had got past where it was like hypergranulated and the discharge and the skin growth and all that, right? So it was starting to look like regular scalp back there, kind of, and they had really shrunk. But because of his tantrums and everything, we've been having to keep a helmet on him so he doesn't hurt himself or fall. And that's actually caused it to stay really moist, and it started to kind of grow again. So it's been moving in the wrong direction, and we're hoping that gets addressed here quickly. We are going to be doing more toy reveals for JJ. We just really fallen behind. We've been looking for a new place. We found one. We're hoping it falls through. Then we had to move hospital rooms. That was a big thing. It's just been kind of And then not only that, JJ was going through so much. It was really hectic. And probably not the best time to do toy reveals. You know, he wouldn't have had the best reaction anyway. Yeah, I mean, all in all, though, things are looking up. Like I said, the kids had fun. Rose rock hunting, you know, we found some really good ones. JJ's been doing a lot better since he's been able to eat. He's eating everything in sight, you know, and he's on a strictly pureed diet right now because the jaw, you know, he can't move it too much because it's still wired shut. But and he did lose a lot of his teeth. He still has some teeth, but he did lose a lot of them. It's, yeah, I mean, things are looking up. I'm tired, but things are looking up. I start work again in a few weeks, well, a couple weeks. That's gonna be super hard. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna figure it out, just like we always do. Chloe's birthday is tomorrow. She will be turning 12. It sucks because I feel like it's really ruined for her, you know, just like I did with Delilah, because JJ got attacked February 20th, and Delilah's birthday was February 22nd. So her birthday was literally spent with everybody grieving, and at that point, still thinking everybody was still thinking JJ was gonna die. I just really want to make it up to them, you know. I'm not sure we can, but we're gonna try. And I just want to make Chloe's birthday special for her. All right, guys. Bye.
Hey everyone, it's me, Cassandra, JJ's mom. Just hopping on here. Haven't been on in a little bit, so I just thought I'd catch you guys up on a little bit of stuff. So I was finally able to feed him. I know maybe people have been wondering. I made a big deal about that. Yeah, I'm not, now we can give him like a lot of stuff, not just applesauce. We bought him those like Gerber cereal stuff. He gets like pudding, applesauce, yogurt, even ice cream. He can have a lot of stuff. It's really cool. So he's just been eating 24/7. He's making up for all this time he hasn't been able to eat. So I'm also like hoping that they can take out his G-tube now. I mean, obviously not like right away. I know they have to like reassess him and make sure he's getting, maybe when he gets like to a certain weight, or like that they see that he's eating enough to where, you know, he's gaining enough weight. That's probably what they're gonna do. Well, once that happens, I'm gonna be so excited. So besides that, he has been using the, we were putting the valve on him, the speech valve. Oh my goodness, just hearing him hum now. I didn't think that thing can do so much, but it does. It's crazy. It's like he's talking. You wouldn't even know that his jaw is wired or screwed, whatever. So yeah, that's really, really cool. And I'm excited that he has an appointment tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow is going to be a really hectic day. One, it's my beautiful Chloe's 12th birthday. I'm so happy. She's the sweetest little girl ever. She really is. She's a little sunshine in our days. But I'm also kind of sad because she doesn't get to have a birthday that she normally would have had. But we're just making it even more special because she gets to be with JJ. But anyway, so yeah, it's Chloe's birthday. And it's also JJ's his appointment. He has an appointment with the main surgeon, and that doctor, like the surgeon that knows about this part, his eyes, his head. They're gonna pretty much like check on what's going on back here. So I need to tell him, you know, that helmet that they wanted him to wear because they're just trying to keep him like protected from falling or anything. I mean, I get it. I want him to have it too, but now we're seeing that it's not helping heal at all. So I'm wondering what they're gonna say tomorrow about that. I really feel like it's not healing the right way, and I'm getting worried, like really worried. Honestly, I'm really worried. I hope they don't have to do no other surgery for his head, because when he came out and he was recovering, that was hard, and he was like more sensitive up here than he was before. So yeah, I'm worried about that. But what I need to get to tell, I need to tell the doctors is that there's still some stitches up in his head, and I found them the other day. I was like, what? I thought that was like his hair, because a lot of his hair, I mean, he hasn't taken a shower, like a real actual shower. His hair still has it, like it's just dirty from when it happened. There were, for the longest, there was a dog hair stuck like in the dry blood in his hair. I hated it. Every single day I was just waiting until it was loose enough where I could just take it off, or I got the okay to like wet that hair a little bit to get that stupid dog hair out. Oh, I hated that. But yeah, so I've noticed. I mean, I thought maybe that it was just like clumps in his hair from the drainage from his wounds or something, but no, it's stitches. So I'm like, shoot, we gotta get that taken out. So they're also gonna check his jaw, like through X-ray also, to see how it's healed, and like a visual exam they're gonna do, so that they know when they can release his jaw. And that's gonna be, I cannot wait for that. I am so excited, because that just means that now we're gonna work on his speech, how he, teaching him how to use his jaw again, teaching him how to chew and all of that. So that means he'll be able to breathe more. So that means he might even get the trach taken out soon. So that's a big one for me too. Just the G-tube and the trach, I cannot wait for them to take that out. So excited for that. He was waking up. Poor kid. So then also he has a trach change tomorrow. And I'm going to be doing that. And Jose, usually helps. Like, we both help. We do it together. But I'm going to have to do that with an RT tomorrow, just because of everything that we have going on tomorrow. Jose will be there for the appointment, but we have to get that trach done pretty early. So I'm going to do that on the RT. And that is nerve-wracking. It really is. Pulling that out. And it's just like, I think because it's your own kid, you think it's more scary. Like pulling something out of a hole in their throat that normally nothing is supposed to be right there, and then putting in, and clean new trach in there, and then, fixing it, holding it, all that while he's going crazy, and it's an experience. So that's another big thing we gotta do tomorrow. But what we do the trach changes every Monday. So Mondays are gonna be a hard day already. So with the appointment and then all that, I just want him to come home from his appointment, home to the hospital, I guess home, in a good mood, so that Chloe can come after and spend the rest of her birthday here with JJ, and he's not so grumpy for her to be here. So yeah, that's pretty much it this weekend. I've just been here with JJ. Jose took the kids to the lake and they were collecting rose rocks. Me and Paul, my oldest son, we have this thing with rocks. We love rocks. I love all rocks. I really do. Me and him go and we'll find like geodes, that's what they're called, the rocks that have like little crystals and all that kind of stuff. We love those. I remember when I was younger, I used to go and find rocks and try to crack them open, thinking I was gonna find that. Then I later on seen my son doing that. I'm like, wait, are you trying to find rocks? I told him that, and he was like, yeah. I go, dude, we're the same. I was like, we're the same. So ever since that, we've been on this thing with rocks. There's actually this rock like tumbler thing. You put rocks that you collect from a lake or creek or whatever, and you put something in it, like a dust, or I don't know. Oh, brain fart. Pretty much you just put this stuff in there and it cleans it, and you have it on a rotating thing for a few hours, and it has that solution in there, and it just cleans the rocks, and you open it and they come out so beautiful and bright and shiny and amazing. I'm buying that one day. That's I have to get that for me and Paul. He will love that. So anyways, they went to go do that, and I know oh, I know Paul was having a good old time with that. So yeah, I miss doing these fun things together. I mean, at least I was there through FaceTime, and then when I do things with the kids, Jose's there through FaceTime. But we're getting there soon. We're really getting there soon to where we can take our baby home and we could be a family all over, like finally once again. So I think that's just pretty much it, what we got going on. Actually he has surgery coming up. How did I forget that? In 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. We'll find out more tomorrow when he's gonna get that surgery, but the surgery is gonna be for the jaw. So that's coming up, and they're gonna check out the cheek, what they need to do there. I did notice that it's getting a little bit more fatter, like more filled, like he's growing more tissue inside, because it is just skin and bone right there. So they're gonna work on that, but I did notice some growth right there, so I'm really happy. Just anything that can make my baby look and feel, you know, like his own self. And if he doesn't look like his old self, I don't care. As long as he's here with us, he's breathing, he's alive, he's okay, he's happy, that's all I care about. But if I see a part of him looking like he did before, shoot, I'm gonna be so excited for that. That just makes us happy, and you know, makes my heart happy to see my baby just look a little bit like he did before all this happened to him. But I honestly could care less. Not in like a mean way, but if he didn't have an eye, or they took an ear and they couldn't save that, I would not even care. That's my boy. That's my baby. I love him no matter what. I'll take my ear off and put it on him. I don't even care. You know, but yeah, it's just exciting to see that there's some tissue growth there. I didn't think that was going to happen. Yeah, when this all started, when they, you know, took us to the ICU where he was at, and, you know, the last thing we saw was his face off. And then you see him sewed up, pretty much just put together to keep him together until they had to do the reconstructive surgery. I was just satisfied with that. I was like, I mean, of course I screamed, I ran out the room, because I was, you know, that was the first time I seen JJ. After seeing him, I thought he was dead. So I didn't think I was going to react like that. It was crazy. Yeah, so, I mean, they did amazing, but he wasn't cleaned up. It was just all bloody, and yeah, so that's what made me get so worked up. So yeah, like just seeing him, you know, in the ICU room, not even getting the reconstructive surgery yet, just the way he looked there, I was like, wow, they did amazing. I thought they did everything, like fixed everything, and no. So, you know, they did an amazing job. So that's why I'm saying, like, I was already satisfied just with the way he looked then, you know. So I wouldn't even think twice if JJ, you know, looked a little bit different. I'm really happy with the way he's healing. I'm amazed at how fast he's healing. And I remember them always telling us, you know, because we'd be a mess, we'd be crying all the time, and we still cry. But when it was the beginning, we were just a complete mess. They would always tell us, you know, just remember that babies are very resilient. Kids always heal faster. And you'd be surprised at how much, you know, they can go through and how strong they can be. I wasn't ignoring it, but I wasn't letting it really soak in, because I thought they were just saying whatever just to make me, you know, be happy, or just, I think they're just trying to make me happy. But no, they really meant it. Like, they were right that whole time. Gosh, my freaking shirt keeps getting stuck. Sorry. But yeah, they were right that whole entire time. I just look back at that and I'm just like, wow, I'm so grateful for these nurses, for these doctors. They're amazing, and I'm gonna miss them when we go home. But I'm excited to go home too. I can't wait to say bye to them, but I'm also kind of I'm gonna be sad saying bye. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I always get off topic as usual. Sorry. But I'll be back, and I don't even feel tired, so I'm probably going to just hop back on and just talk again. So I am going to update you guys tomorrow to let you guys know how his appointment went, how the trait change went with an RT and not Jose. So just stay tuned, and yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll be able to have JJ on here, hopefully. All right, bye guys.
Wait, I forgot to touch the water. Abby, no. My dad got a cook. Hey, come on, look, flowers. So you can get me. I already did. She found one that looks a lot like a flower. Okay, all the rose rocks I found, one's not, but I don't care. Hey, guess what? What is that? I'm gonna put my rose rock right here. Yeah, the rose rock.
We can only get 6, guys. You have to find the best 6 that you like so we can take them home.
Where is the rose rock that I love?
Oh, that's a nice one.
I need a rose rock.
Look at Paul and Delilah over there. They're the ones really at it.
Look at my rose rock down. I thought this is gonna be typical. This one kind of looks like a rose.
Fatty Patty right here.